So really the focus for us was we wanted to take some open data sets and do something interesting with them. The primary data sets I've been looking at actually prior to the competition were the Medicare inpatient charge data set, as well as one we didn't actually end up using, although we've got all the support for it, which is survey results for Medicare, things like was my room quiet at night, that sort of thing. And then we have these hospital outcome data, so 30-day mortality rates, that sort of thing for hospitals. So we have this data, we're trying to figure out what do we do with it. So I've worked in the past with Ben and Praneet, and we worked for the same company, but we never really sat down and worked on a project together. I know Praneet's really passionate about mobile front-end apps, and we just started chatting, saying, hey, what can we do with this data? And he just immediately thought map. So you want to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. So I've been looking at Nokia maps for a while. I've been trying to look for an opportunity to use them somewhere. And when you came with the idea of here, so I'm going to have a bunch of data points that I'm going to give you from the API, and maps just came to my mind, and I thought that I could use something like a marker clustering feature that Nokia was offering out of the box. And that with HTML5 and CSS3 just clinched it. It was really good to work with these guys this weekend. I mean, a lot of fun. I mean, especially when we came down to split all the tasks out and put it on the whiteboard and kind of chalk it out and see, okay, so I'm going to work on this, and so this is what is pending, and we're going to get this done, and that really kind of laid it out for each of us, and we kind of took our responsibilities away and kind of built it out. So it was really awesome.
And we're designing APIs at the last second on the whiteboard. I think Ben really helped as well, just trying to get a kind of a swift kick in the butt, so to speak. I don't know if you want to maybe talk a minute about your experience and what you really saw during the team effort here.
So I'll give these guys most of the credit for doing the really visible work. I worked with the back end data, but the primary thing that we were really trying to accomplish going into this weekend was to get ourselves exposure to other people within the Indianapolis area and Indiana as a whole, and trying to establish our capabilities, helping other people know what our abilities are. And I think we did a pretty good job of that based on where we wound up landing. But that really was, we went in with the attitude of we're doing this for fun and just the network.
Absolutely.
We didn't go into it with the attitude of the world's going to end if we weren't successful.
He's the guy that keeps me from getting out in the weeds. He's the one that says, hey, you're Mr. Big Daddy, you're Mr. Data Science, you're Mr. Machine Learning. Why don't you do something like that here? So originally I'm thinking we're just putting points on a map, and he's saying, he starts talking about that, and I think, okay, how do we use machine learning to cluster these points together? Things like that. So really good team effort, I thought.
So yeah, I mean, this has been a great challenge. I mean, we really wanted to win, but to even come second place, I think it's a really good deal. And to meet all these people, trying to be great at what they're doing, it was really good, definitely.